Hello everyone, welcome to my channel StuNerd. Today I am going to discuss about exchange under Transfer of Property Act. So first we will start with the definition of exchange. Exchange has defined under section 118 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882. According to this act, when two persons mutually transferred the ownership the thing for the ownership of another, neither thing or both things being money only, the transaction is called an exchange. A transfer of property in completion of an exchange can be made only in manner provided for the transfer of such property by sale. Let's understand the meaning of exchange in simple words. Exchange is transfer of ownership in a property for consideration of ownership of another property. Transfer of ownership for consideration of money is sale, and without any consideration is gift. But transfer of ownership for consideration of ownership of another property is exchange. In other words, exchange is a transfer where a property is changed with another property. Let's understand this with a very simple example. Suppose A has transferred his house to B in return of B's agricultural land. So, A has transferred his house in consideration of B's land. As you can see, here a property is transferred in consideration of another property. This transfer is called exchange. Let's move on to the next slide. There are few characteristic features of exchange. The first one is transfer of ownership. Exchange is a transfer of ownership in some existing property. The second one is properties need not be immovable. The subject matter of exchange can be movable as well as immovable property, and ownership of immovable property can also be transferred in return of ownership of movable property. The third one is exchange include barter. Transfer of ownership in some movable property in consideration of transfer of ownership in another movable property is called barter. And definition of exchange under the Transfer of Property Act also include barter. And the last one is exchange can be made in manner of sale under section 54 of this act, Transfer of Property Act. So now move on to the next slide. Right of the party deprived of lawful title of the property received in exchange. Under section 119 of the Act, if there is any defect in the title of the property received in exchange, the party will be liable for the loss caused by him to the party receiving it, and the party who does not get perfect title in the property received by him has two rights or remedies, such as he may claim return of the property transferred by him, or he may claim compensation from the other party for such defective title. Now move on to the another slide. Here I have put some important note. Those are right and liability of parties to the exchange are same as those of seller and buyer under the Transfer of Property Act 1882 and the Sale of Goods Act 1930, section 120. Section 121 of the Act says that where money is transferred in consideration of money, there is implied covenant that each party warrants the genuineness of the money. In Punjab, where this act is not in force, the principles of section 118 are applicable on the ground of equity, justice and good conscience. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do like, share and comment, and do subscribe my channel for more study related videos.